Hi, it's 116 Pigeon website. My name is Ruby in Haowen. Today's subject is feeding and managing. We're gonna share with you the racing loft and the racing system here in this loft. We are in Belgium, West Flanders, visiting Rino Verheye.
Hi, my name is Rino Verheye.
Let's ask Rino first. What racing distance you mainly focus on?
I mainly focus on the 300 kilometers until 600 kilometers. So distances like Fontenay, Châteauroux, Argenton, Limoges, Tulle, Souillac, Montluçon, Issoudun, mostly the national races.
When do you build this loft?
This loft was built in 2007. Again, the two lofts with the black roof is in 2007. The one with the red roof is built in 2015.
Then what's your racing system?
My racing system is I race only with cocks who are 1 year or older. So I don't race hens, I only race hens when they are youngster. So I only fly on widowhood with cocks, and the partner stays at home, the hen stays at home.
What specializes for your birds? Is old bird or young bird?
I prefer the old birds because they are more regular in their performances. Young birds are also happy to race, but they are not so regular. Sometimes you have this one, sometimes you have that one. And also with old birds you have already a connection, you know the bird better. You have less old birds than young birds, so it's more easy to get the connection with the bird.
Rino, could you please show us around the loft?
This loft is old birds with yearlings, so only cocks. Then here you have the widow hens. Then you have two parts of youngsters. First round are separated in two parts. Then there you have two, again, widow lofts with old birds and yearlings. And then here you have the second round in these two parts. And that part is with the food. There's no pigeons.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's a breeding loft.
How many racers you have now?
I have 50 old birds and yearlings together. And young birds I have about 100 from the first round and about 45 from the second round.
How many old cock racers stay in one sector?
In one sector of the loft, there are normally 12, maximum 14 pigeons.
Are they staying in the racing loft all the year?
Yes, they are all the year in the racing loft. Because in the winter, I also breed from my racers.
For one round?
For one round, yes. They have to race, so they have to be prepared for the racing season. Only one round is ringed from the races.
For the old bird training, how do you train them before the season?
Before the seasons, they are released half an hour after sunrise. Every morning, a half an hour after sunrise, I release them for 1 hour, and they have free training. So they can do whatever they want. And if you feed them not heavy, they will train every day a little bit more, and they will come in shape by themselves.
Then how do you training for the old bird when the season already starts?
It's a little bit the same. They also, half an hour after sunrise, they get free training for an hour. Then they come in and get to their meal. And they train one time a day. When they are 8th of May, we train 2 times a day. So they train 1 hour in the morning and a half an hour in the evening. That's my system.
Then do you also use dark systems for the old bird?
I use dark system for the old birds from the beginning of March until 8 May. They are put in the dark at 5 p.m. in the afternoon, and the darkness is relieved when it's dark outside. So when it's dark outside at 10 o'clock, I put up the curtains, and they can every morning they wake up with the sun or with the daylight. No waking up in the dark. Always with daylight.
Then will you drive them by yourself for training?
The old birds, I drive them 3 times before racing season. About 20 kilometers I drive them, and then they learn the widowhood. The hen is waiting in the loft, and then the yearlings get to know the system.
How do you train your young bird?
The young birds are released in 2 groups. I split them in the beginning when they are born, the cocks and the hens. So the young birds are released, the cocks, at 9 o'clock in the morning for 1 hour. Then they come in, I feed them, and then the young hens are released at 10 o'clock, and they also for 1 hour I feed them, and then it's finished for the day.
Then will you force the young bird to fly?
Normally no. I have a flag, but I don't use it. They are born in beginning of January, around New Year, and if they fly before the 1st of April, for me it's okay. The racing seasons of youngsters begins here 15 May, so if they fly before April 1st, it's good. If they don't fly before 1st April, I get my flag out, but normally I don't use it, I don't need it.
How do you motivate the racers?
Before the race, I open this part, then I put a nest plate inside this part, and then he goes inside his that part. I close it, so then he's in his nest plate, and that's it. I don't show hens, I don't show nothing. No party before racing.
Yes. And after party? After racing, sorry.
After racing, yeah. The hen is waiting, and then they do their own party.
How long they can stay together?
It depends. In the beginning of the season, it's short, half an hour until an hour, and when they have a difficult race, until the evening.
How do you feed the racers?
The racers are fed separately in a small part, so now it's empty because they get to feed it 2 times a day. When they are training and their bowl is with grain, is filled with grain. When they don't come inside, I put the bowl and I empty it up. It's finished. No meal for today.
Could you explain us a little bit for how you mix the mixture for the racers?
The racers are fed with 3 types of grain. That one is a very light mixture. Then the other one is a little bit stronger, but also a light mixture. And then we have the sport grains, a heavy mixture. So I mix them all 3, sometimes 2, depending on the heavy race or the further race.
So Rino, please share us about the supplement you use for the racers.
The racers, when they come home after the race, they get this product, Avifarm, from that are electrolytes. They also get some drops. There are nose drops and eye drops for cleaning the head. Then during the week I use all kinds of stuff, like especially tea. Also avidress for reducing the pH of the water. This is also a sort of tea. And then it's usnegano. It's more for also daily use for oregano, for increasing the coccidiose. And then on Wednesday I give the whole loft vitamins, and that's with this product GRV2. They get also everyday fresh grit that is during the whole day and whole week. It's they can choose whatever they want.
What will you pay extra attention during season? How to look after your races?
I look after my races very carefully. They are examined by the veterinary every 2 weeks, who comes at my home to visit the health of all the loft. So he takes some pigeon in hand and looks by the microscope to see if there are any diseases. And then he takes some droppings to see if everything is okay. If everything is okay, I'm very sure that I can race the weekend good results, because they are very healthy. For me, it's very important that the pigeon is healthy to do good races.
If you like our video, please like, subscribe and share. See you next time.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.